Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, JK Star A Reader. Today I am doing a Saturday Reads. That's right, it's another Saturday Reads from me, and we'll see how many of these I will be making over the next few weeks or so. Yeah, so let's get into the books that I have to show you. The first one is The Best Kind of People by Whittall. The author has released more recent novels, but I have decided to go back to the book that launched their career back in 2016. The author had written books prior to this publication, but this is the one that garnered national attention in Canada with a nomination to the Giller Prize. And so the book of The Best Kind of People is about a high school where one of the teachers has been accused of sexual impropriety, and we'll see the journey that takes to gain justice for the student who has been wronged. So, The Best Kind of People by Whittall. The next book I have to show you, it is my volume of Sun Tzu's Art of War. This collection has actually 3 works of literature from classical Chinese literature. It has Sun Tzu兵法, which is Art of War, and as well it has Sun兵法, as well as三十六計. So 3 texts altogether in this one volume that I was able to purchase at one of my outings to Asian supermarket. And so I plan on making a serious study of this volume, looking at the text in traditional Chinese as well as simplified form of the written language. I will be doing this through the use of online tools such as Google Translate, so then I will be able to see the opinion for the characters in this book. So then it'll be easier for me to read the text online in opinion as well as traditional and simplified forms. And I am also a bit of a calligrapher, so I do want to write out the text in longhand, and so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so 3 texts from classical Chinese literature, Sun Tzu兵法, Sun兵法, and三十六計. So yeah. The next book I have to show you, this is my volume of Descent into Chaos by Ahmed Rashid. So I've read about more than 50% of the book so far. I picked this up to read as part of the BookTube at War readathon that is taking place in the month of July. So I'm reading Art of War as well as this book. And so this book, Descent of Chaos, follows the events prior and after 9/11 and the politics and warfare that took place in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Central Asia, and what it means for the presence of the American and international forces in that region following 9/11. So yeah, Descent into Chaos by Ahmed Rashid. Next, I have another nonfiction title, and this one is a change in gears and tone for what I would like to read hopefully in the next week or so. And so this book is Notes from a Young Black Chef by Kwame Onwuachi with Joshua David Stein. And so this is a book by a chef that made it to Top Chef, the reality cooking show. And so I'll read you a little bit of what it says to give you a better sense of what the book is about. So here it goes. It says, by the time he was 27 years old, Kwame Onwuchi had opened and closed one of the most talked about restaurants in America. He had launched his own catering company with $20,000 that he had made from selling candy on the subway. Yet he'd been told that he would never make it on television because his cooking wasn't Southern enough. In this inspiring memoir about the intersection of race, fame, and food, he shares the remarkable story of his culinary coming of age. Yeah, there's more to it, to the description, but this should be a good way to continue on my reading of chef memoirs. So yeah, Notes from a Young Black Chef by Kwame Onwuachi with Joshua David Stein. Next, I have I guess a little mini haul that is fitting for the BookTube at War reading challenge. And so the first book is 100 Suns by Karin Tanabe. So this is an author that I saw that she is releasing a new novel. It was released this past week, and it is called, I believe, The Sunset Crowd. And that book is set in 1970s Hollywood. But I decided to try to find works of hers before the new publication. And so I found this one, 100 Suns by Karin Tanabe, which was released a couple years ago. And this one takes place in Indochina, which is the region that has present-day Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. And so this takes place in the 1920s and 30s of colonial Indochina. And so, yeah, this should be an interesting historical fiction to dive into for BookTube at War readathon. So, yeah. And another book by Karin Tanabe that I was able to find, and this book is A Woman of Intelligence, which was published maybe a year after 100 Suns. And this one looks at a woman who becomes a spy for the United States in the 1950s. So yeah, these two books by Karin Tanabe should be good to read prior to the new novel, which it should be coming to me by mail in the next few weeks. So yeah, 100 Suns by Karin Tanabe and A Woman of Intelligence by Karin Tanabe. Okay, that's it for me for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!